All right, I was just talking to Deb and I was wandering around and I realized, you know what, I need to make a video just of where I'm at right now so that I can go back to it and look at it and see if I just got too many ideas going through my head and everything. There's just too many areas. There's that area over there, there's this area over here, and there's this area over here, there's this area over here, there's the front area. So I got some plants from Home Depot yesterday from Bonnie's. So those are a pair of patio vegetable plants, and I'm gonna try growing those right there in the front. I've watered down both of those tires, and I wanna get the pH level on those beds first. And then I wanted to make sure, and I had set these stones, but these stones from then on have not been, they've just kind of been tossed in to just kind of get a look and get a feel and everything. And obviously those need to come out. I like where that burning bush is pretty much. And then I want to be able to go up one more level with the stones here on the stone wall, backfill that with soil, and same with over here. I was wondering if maybe this could even be a two-tier. So like there's one set of a wall right here that has two sets, and then maybe just like these smaller stones like right there in front of the tree to kind of give it a little bit more bulk or height look to it. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. But that's just an idea, so I'm just kind of tossing it out there because it just seems like this is going to get, you know, bigger, and I don't want to have it take over kind of thing. I know that I want it a little bit lower there, and I do know that it's going to get a little bit higher up in here and stuff like that. I don't think I want to make it keep going up this way. Something like coming across and kind of coming up and maybe kind of plateauing out to that area right there, because it has to meet up right over here with this pergola and this walkway going into the deck. And again, I don't mind, since those stones are so thick, I don't mind bringing that up a little bit. And also I know that I want to bring this walkway down just a tiny touch, because we're gonna have to clean this out a little bit, level it off a little bit. And then I want to pour sand in here. I do want to have sand in here to work with this bigger walkway. Smaller walkway with the stuff we had was fine. I was able to work it, and I think I got it pretty solid, except for one stone all the way at the very end, but that's going to be easily fixed. It took a long time though to do that one. I don't want it to take as long here. You know, I feel like with sand, I'll have more maneuverability with it, and smaller granules, and I won't have to worry about the wood chunks and the rocks and stuff like that. So this needs to be gradually, the path is going to gradually come up. It is going to go off that way still. I may lower it a little bit and only make it, I think it's a two-step right now. And so I may take it down so that it's only, oh, okay, no, so it's kind of built up here from when I was pushing dirt around and pushing the rocks and stuff like that with the excavator and all that. So I think that is going to get cleaned off, and I think that'll be fine. I think it'll have, I want it to be more of a gradual slope than it was before. It was a little too steep before, and I want it to be a little bit more gradual. This all needs to kind of even itself out, and these two paths here need to kind of be the same. And I don't want it, you know, just like, oh, here we go, we're going high all of a sudden. But I do want these two stones to essentially either have that small step or to be even with the deck, so that anytime we're bringing the carts through or anything like that, it's not rickety and bumpy and really, really horrible. So over here, I'm just thinking some stones maybe right there to finish that area off. And then I would love to figure out what kind of plants I can get in underneath the lilac bushes over here, and get some water to all of this stuff and get it really watered up nicely. But I would love to get some ferns, something down in here that can survive our winters and will do really well, because this gets almost all day shade. It gets a little bit of morning sun, I think, not a whole lot, and then you can see right now it's kind of getting filtered sun right now. I don't think the way the sun comes down, I don't think it pierces through there very much in the late afternoon. So I don't think it's going to be that bad. So then this guy needs to get attached to there, and this piping needs to go out into the jungle and probably come back around. So it probably needs to, I don't know, I can't really see in there, and it's this, actually this side is one I've never really gone through all that much. I've gone in on the other side a couple of times, but not a ton. And it may just work fine that we can put this drip line just straight through and it'll be okay. And then we may even be able to connect on the other side if we want to put some plants in on the other side. That's down the road, that's okay. So this area right here, I want to get built up just a little bit more and get that bush in. I think that's where I want that bush. I think it's far enough away from both walkways and the house that it can grow without being hindered, and really kind of get bushy and just kind of be nice right there. It's hard to tell, to play it out right now because it's crooked, and you're like, oh, you don't want it crooked. And it's like, okay, yeah. So we just got to kind of figure out that. So the reason that I'm doing all of this so hurriedly right now, I'm short of breath, is I want to get these plants in, and in order to do that, I kind of have to have this bed decided and worked out and watered. And I'm thinking either tomorrow or more likely Friday. Well, no, because both of my mornings are maxed out on those, so it's going to be probably Saturday morning. I'm gonna have to wait till. It would be really nice to have either do this Saturday morning and plant that stuff Saturday late morning, or Sunday morning probably is going to be more true of what I would do. So that's probably what I need to plan on doing. I could do it right now, and I may come back and start doing it. It's a tiny bit cooler day today. It's only like 96 today, and I know you're probably saying, geez, yeah, that's cooler. Well, when it was 105 last week, then yes, and you can feel it. It definitely feels cooler. Also, because of all the fires down in Northern California, it's kind of hazy here, and so the sun is not piercing directly through to us. So that's why I want to get that done. My ideas over here are, I would love to get about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 more blueberry bushes. So you got to imagine these tires are, you know, not in there, they're down here. And I would love to get blueberry bushes back in there. Maybe even work on something like that in here, or find a berry plant that is more compact, or it's somewhere where we plant our summer vegetables every year. The downside of that being is that then from October to May, these are kind of empty. I thought about doing herbs here, and we just don't use that many. So I can ask Deb, you know, hey, if we put, rosemary here, or thyme, or oregano. I mean, they had all kinds of basil and oregano and that kind of stuff there the other day. I just couldn't do it. I was just like, I just don't really use it that much. Mint would be nice, but you got to be careful with mint. It's a weed, and it is going to take over everything, so it would definitely have to be contained, like right there in that container or something like that. So I think it's going to be going to a real nursery though, and kind of seeing what sort of plants are available for us for here and over there, and then from there get the bigger base plants, get them in here, and then we can start filling in with the smaller plants as time goes on. But I would like to get mainly perennials in here, except for our summer vegetables. I would love to get our summer vegetables in here or in here, and then we have stuff for us to eat, which would be awesome. And we don't have to go, worry about that anymore. Where are we going to fit it over in these places? And it's just done. It's ready, and it's all good.